conflict. The thing is,
it's just it would be looked at by the player in a different way.
The thing I really disliked about the newer Mortal Kombat plot is the whole point of MK11 is fuck continuity, and it was literally said by the escapists, fuck continuity and fuck anyone who was invested in it, because in X you had a time jump, like pre-existing characters got better and we introduced new characters.
New characters. Oh, Shinnok was a thing.
Yeah.
Quan Chi was a thing, and there was actual fighting,
and there were stakes, and there were
in 11.
And now in 11, nothing matters anymore.
It's not even that nothing matters. It's more of what happened, where it's like, oh hey, these two worlds have been put together now. The world of MKX has now been put into the world of MK11, where, oh hey, MKX, Scorpion and Sub-Zero hated each other.
Well, they always hated each other.
And in MK11, they don't. They're comrades.
Well, it wasn't the case of MKX. It was the case of the original Mortal Kombat versus now MK11.
Hanzo Hazashi and his name escapes me for Sub-Zero.
Kuai Lang.
Yeah, the original Sub-Zero.
Kuai Lang.
No, I'm saying which one is in 11. That's the one.
Kuai Lang. Bihan was the first Sub-Zero, and then he died, became Noob Saibot. Kuai Lang is the.
That's what I was saying. Bihan and Hanzo were the first two, and now it's Kuai Lang and.
They never brought back Bihan. They just kept Noob Saibot.
I know they never brought Bihan, but there's confrontation between Sub-Zero and Noob Saibot, where he's like, you know what, you used to be my brother, and then you decided, to be my brother.
You decided to just turn into this fucking black goo monster.
You decided to want to pair with the Netherrealm and Shinnok and Quan Chi, and now you're Noob Saibot.
Yeah, you bitch.
Stop being a remnant character. That's pretty much what happened.
Ah, man. But, the thing I hate about MK11 the most is nothing matters anymore.
Nope.
Because they're going to... Liu Kang's going to make us timeline. There's going to be conflict. The bad guy's going to win again. And Liu Kang's going to be, oh, fuck, time to pull a Chronica and reset everything. And then we do this over and over and over again.
We do it over and over again until it comes out the way I want it to.
Until it literally gets to a point of okay, congratulations.
Congratulations, I stopped giving a
And
fuck.
this is me not playing the expansions. I have not played the expansions yet.
I know about the expansions, I haven't played them.
I have not played the expansions yet. What I am running off, because here's the thing. What we're talking about...
The only thing I know about the expansions is that there is a new character that,
There's Fujin.
Yeah, Fujin. Fujin is the one that stops Chronica. That's what happens in the new expansion.
Because the thing
it pretty much plays through that, but instead of Liu Kang, it's Fujin.
Because the thing that gets me is okay, I have not played the expansions yet because I haven't finished the campaign. I watched through the campaign. I've played the game, but I haven't finished the campaign on my own. I haven't finished
the campaign. Is genuinely annoying because you have to go back and do so much shit. It's like, hey, you want to unlock this? Well, you have to beat this. It's like, if you didn't pick Sub-Zero at this point, you don't have to
go back and pick. Yeah.
You have to go back and beat it with Sub-Zero, which most people are like, oh, Sub-Zero isn't the same from X to 11, but Scorpion is, so it's like, okay, I'll just play Scorpion.
They changed up Scorpion.
Scorpion's closer to what he was in MKX than Sub-Zero
here's the thing, you have to meter burn to get a stagger for his buttons. Get over here.
That's what I'm talking about. It's the buttons are the same.
I love that though. A lot of people were wondering, it's like, wait, why isn't Scorpion's spear staggering? It's supposed to stagger without me meter burning, and then you meter burn. It's like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah, you meter burn, and now there's a crushing blow if you get it at max distance, which also staggers but does extra damage. And we could go on and on about this because I've played MK11 at a competitive level.
I like crushing blows, but what I miss X-rays. Because now they're
crushing blows are nice, but some of them to get some of the crushing blows are hard.
The thing is, I miss X-rays. I really miss X-rays.
X-rays were fun.
They were fun because, okay, yes, even with the what the fuck's it called? Even with fatal blows, yes, you do end it off with like, okay, how the fuck is this person still alive?
Yeah.
But with X-rays, it was a lot more like you could see their skull literally just fragmenting.
Yeah, the only thing I do like is that in Aaron Black's fatal blow or X-ray, you still see that he writes their name on his bullet. And it's still funny because for Alien it just says motherfucker.
No, it's for Predator it's just ugly mofo.
Yeah.
But it's
for
just
Alien,
like,
it's like I don't remember if it's just Alien or something else, but I love it. It's just Predator, ugly mofo.
But I love it how it's like Aaron Black's X-ray, because this is the power of X-rays. Aaron Black's X-ray has just been memed to high hell of literally just him shooting the bullet, and it just goes like, okay, through your femur, through your shoulder blade, through your jaw, and it's like it's just ricocheting in your body, and it's just like. The meme text on the bullet.
The meme text on the bullet says, "Will ricochet many."
Dodge this.
Dodge this just in subtitles. Him pointing at the guy he just shot.
And of course, it's like...
It's just funny.
The thing is, what I've noticed...
You have to have some comedy in a Mortal Kombat game.
What I've noticed from 9 to 11... Oh, geez. What I've noticed from 9 to Mortal Kombat 11 is that they've gotten more extreme. There's one thing that will never change, and that's just the fatalities. The fatalities have just gotten better. Like
fatalities are funny. I like the friendships where it's just like Sub-Zero comes in on an ice cream maker and he makes his own snow cone.
Fucking Kung Lao's where he just has like a model train set. Choo choo, on aboard.
It's funny. It's really funny because I love some of the
Scorpion's one where he just brings in a big old teddy bear. That's an Easter egg because in one of the I think it was in one of the earlier games. I'm not sure. He was literally just like, I hate teddy bears.
Yeah, in 9 he's in.
It wasn't 9.
Yeah, it was.
No, I'm pretty sure it was that. I think it was Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. It was the one open world Mortal Kombat game. I'm pretty sure.
Then it's definitely probably Shaolin Monks.
It might have been. I'm not sure.
But yeah, no, he says multiple times that he like hates teddy bears.
He hates teddy bears, and you just see him like scorpion spear a fucking teddy bear over
Kotal
there.
Khan sitting there sunbathing, even though it doesn't help Kotal at all.
Oh, fucking Kano just like doing a backyard barbecue.
I forget which one does it, but one of them like starts. Oh, Noob Saibot takes his two.
No, he's like doing double dutch.
Yeah, he's doing double dutch, and it's hilarious. I love it.
Oh man,
I can't even remember what all of them are. I just know Kotal's is that he's sunbathing. Kotal's he sunbathes. Terminator he comes in on his bike.
And he's like Rambo. He's playing laser tag.
Yeah, Rambo's is funny because he's just like he goes and he's like yeah, and you just see him have one of the.
It's so much better
playing laser tag with one of his actual guns.
It's so much better than like the Babalities, in my opinion.
Joker's friendship is funny.
Isn't Melina's like a tea party? It's literally just.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's funny. I can't remember what Joker's is. Oh, Joker's
was about to murder someone, but then it's just like Batman's battering hits him in the back of the head.
Like,
oh, come on!
I would have just did bang, and it shows like after he gets hit, he shoots it in the air, and it just says bang.
Oh man!
I love one of his fatalities is him giving you a birthday cake, and it's just a shocking birthday cake. They really outdid. Okay, so they really outdid themselves with 11 because they added a lot. There's a lot for 11, not just like characters wise because we can go like I could find
what I want
the
from
character
them,
roster for 11.
yeah, what I wanted from 11 is this.
Like
Fuck any future, because they've already made it
Spawn.
clear. They've already made it clear with the story. The story doesn't matter anymore for Mortal Kombat. So here's what I'm thinking. Fuck the story.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck any future Mortal Kombats, and just make more characters. Like,
Yeah.
just fill the fucking roster up. Like,
At this,
how much would you have loved to play as Meat in Mortal Kombat 11?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember
Fucking
that.
Meat. No, better yet, fucking Mocap.
That would have been funny. The one person that would, like, everybody kind of wanted was everybody wanted all the I know in the 11 story it tells you that Kenshi and Goro dies, but I wish they would just.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? The whole thing basically just said fuck. The whole story basically just said fuck continuity. Bring them back.
That's what I mean. Like,
Sonya died in the show. Sonya died in the fucking game. Yes, she's still on the roster.
Yeah, that's why it's like. But Kenshi died between like 10 and 11.
Who gives a shit? Bring Takeda back.
Yeah, I actually want Takeda. Like, a lot of people wanted Takeda. A lot of people wanted Takeda and Kong Jin, and the only reason they're not on there is because Johnny Cage says, "Oh, they're on a special mission," and I'm like, "What's so special
That it's literally
that they can't be in the game?"
What's so special that they can't be like, oh, we have to help save the fucking world?
Yeah, no. The only reason I don't like this is because they brought Shiva back. I don't like Shiva.
Oh, the way her character works, or just
not
like
even the way her character works. I've just never liked her. I'd rather have either Goro or
it makes sense they brought her
or Shinkan
or Kintaro.
Yeah, I want one of them other than Shiva.
I like how Kintaro is literally just Goro but a cat.
He's Goro but a tiger. Yeah.
Yeah, like, but it's
Collector.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Collector is like brand new. We've never seen Collector.
But tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you wouldn't want them to just say, fuck it, fuck future Mortal Kombat games for the next like 2, 3, 4 years.
3 years.
Let's just add all the characters can. Like
I wish
Omni-Man.
I wish they would go back and like through, because I know they're done adding DLC for 11, which is sad. But I wish they would go back and like say like, oh hey, here's an anniversary gift, and bring all the characters back that were in 9 and 10.
I know. Here's the thing. It doesn't even matter for just Mortal Kombat characters. They could insert other characters like Doom Guy, Isaac Clarke.
But I don't think they would. That's the problem.
Omni-Man. Fucking, like, come on. It'd be this
funny.
Is basically just a gorier version of Smash.
Yeah, it really is.
That's what I love about Mortal Kombat. It's at the point where, like, a third of its roster doesn't even belong in the fucking Mortal Kombat universe.
Joker's still busted as all hell, though. Joker is, like, the only one that is genuinely one of the biggest jack-of-all-trades in the whole Mortal Kombat series. Joker has, like, one of the biggest, just fuck yous to the Mortal Kombat series, because he's a jack-of-all-trades. Which is dumb. Like, Joker, jack-of-all-trades, like, it mixes.
I'm just saying, the story is done. There's literally nothing else they can do, because everything else that they do...
They finished the story when they decided to add Fujin in and have Fujin become the time god instead of Liu Kang.
Because they've already made it clear that don't get invested in the story. You should never get invested in the story, because they're just going to reset it. They're just going to reset it over time, and it's just going to be like, okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have wasted my time, like...
actually learning the lore to it, because at this point there is no lore.
It's
the only lore that you're learning about Mortal Kombat is you're learning the lore of each character.
Yeah, it's just one excuse. It's just one excuse to beat the shit out of a person to another. Like, the story doesn't really matter anymore for Mortal Kombat. So at this point, I say just make it Smash. Just make it just the gory version of
also,
Smash.
there was like other things. When Mortal Kombat 11 came out, YouTube was actually demonetizing videos because of its gore.
Yeah, no, and one of the workarounds that a lot of channels basically do is like
Just
they
infrared.
they fucked with the color filter. They were like, okay, for this fatality, because it's really really gory, I'm just gonna make it black and white, or make everything blue. Actually, I remember for one of the bigger YouTube channels.
I remember specifically Super. He would change it towards it's a blue, so it was really funny.
There was a video of like it was basically a doctor reacting to like fatalities from Mortal Kombat, and they literally said as a disclaimer, we're using Devora because under technicality she has blue blood, therefore she's not like, she doesn't really fuck with the demonetization of the video.
Mm-hmm.
And that, and we hate Devora.
A lot of people hate Devora. Devora's just dumb. Devora got progressively stupider as the franchise went on.
It's like now she can turn into a bug.
It's not even that. She was always a bug.
Well, no, she was always a bug. She was basically a hive, but now it's like, yes, mid-fight, if I die, I can just fucking, like, chest burster a fucking, like, bee out, like a massive bee out of my body, and now I can fight with that bee.
It's just really dumb. Like, the plot line of Devora was really dumb. Because at one point it's like, oh, yes, I worship Kotal Khan.
She's turncoat the character. It's like, I'm working for Kotal Khan. Now I'm working for Shinnok. Now I'm working for Shao Kahn. It's like, how many times are you gonna change your mind, Devora, before they all just gang up on you and, like, kill your whole hive? Now I work for Kronika, who also means I work for Shao Kahn.
Which means I also work against Raiden.
She's the fucking Starscream of Mortal Kombat. It's just like, she'll betray everyone.
She'll betray everybody until she gets what she wants. Until it's better for the hive.
Until either she gets what she wants, or they're just like, okay, let's fucking kill her.
They've tried.
They can succeed. She literally in MKX, she was the last of her race. Like,
she's still the last of her race. She's still the last of her race. The only reason that she's has a hive isn't because it's her kind. It's because it's
okay. Back to
underlings.
All right, we've covered Mortal Kombat enough. Back to the DC games. So Arkham Knight, like all the Arkham series, we're done with. We did talk about the Arkham series quite a bit. So what I'm thinking, Lego. I'm joking. Let's talk about future releases for. So we have 2 new games coming for. That's coming out. We have Gotham Knights, which is basically what if Batman fucking died and now it's just 4 of his chaps. And here's something I really like is that they didn't go the whole route of like, we're just hard sticking with the Arkham thing. Like, it's still fresh. The only one that I'm kind of on the fence about is Red Hood.
Because Red Hood and Robin are the same person.
Well, no, just I'm on the fence about Red Hood's look, in my opinion.
Oh.
I'm not a big fan of Red Hood's look in this game, but that's just me. I got spoiled by the Arkham series.
Spoiled?
Yes.
Spoiled is an understatement.
Yeah, spoiled is an understatement. The Arkham series made Red Hood, like, 10 times cooler. Like, looks-wise. But, yeah. Just fucking... It was just a good... It's a good look for these characters, except Red Hood. It's apparently a 4-player co-op multiplayer game. And one of the main takeaways is that it's basically it's kind of like Marvel's Avengers, except it's not. From what I can gather, it's not a looter shooter.
No, it's more of you have a strict storyline you follow.
Yeah,
you have it's not a loot and shooter. If you took loot and shooter out of Borderlands and just gave it a storyline,
just made the characters like do their thing.
Yeah. Do their basic
made it to
shit.
where they could actually fight rather than like rely on guns.
Yeah.
Except for Red Hood, he's always guns. He always has guns.
If Red Hood doesn't have guns, then he's not Red Hood. He's Robin.
He's just Robin with armor.
He's just
he's just Robin with a funny helmet.
he's Robin with Batman tech.
Robin already has Batman tech.
Yeah, I know, but better Batman tech, like
bombs, like C4.
I'm Robin with better Batman tech than Robin.
It's like, what makes it better Batman tech? It blows the fuck up.
What makes it better Batman tech? I stole it off of Batman.
It was free.
It didn't cost me my life. Correction, it did cost me my life.
No, it's like, I have better Batman tech. What makes it better Batman tech? It was fucking free. Because I stole it.
Because I went and took it from Alfred.
That's
just, I can imagine that, like, Red Hood walking in and just be like, hey, Alfred, where's Batman's worst shit? And Alfred just looks at him and goes,
it's over there.
It's over there. As
cool.
He, like, clicks a button on the floor and it just reveals the Batman suit.
Yeah, it just reveals, like, all of Batman's, like, worst, like, he's just, like, the bottom feet. It's like the hand-me-ups and downs of, like, Batman tech. It's like, he literally just a thrift shop of Batman tech. I feel like
Alfred would just hand Red Hood, like, a bunch of Kevlar plates that Batman doesn't use. It's like, here you go. It's like, I don't need these shits. Throws them on the floor. Give me that suit. And he's, like, looking at the Arkham Knight suit, and he's like, I'll paint it red.
I'll paint it red. It's just... But anyway, from what I can gather about this game, because they've only showed us gameplay, they've been very sparse in showing us gameplay.
I genuinely want to play this game because it's a 4-player multiplayer game.
I want to play this game very much, but here's the problem. I don't have a PS4, and I'm not planning on getting one anytime soon.
A PS5?
A PS5, fuck. I have a PS4.
We have a PS4.
Fuck! But I don't have a PS5, and I don't plan on getting one anytime soon, because...
I'm just gonna buy a PS5 and then get it on my PC, so you can just come over and you'll play it on PC.
I'll play on PS5. You can play on PC.
Right.
But so this is one of those games that's coming out, and the other one is something that I am a lot more excited for. Suicide Squad.
Which one?
Oh my god. It's...
I don't like that Deadpool does not have, like, not
Deadshot?
Deadshot. It's the fucking outfit.
What's wrong with his outfit? What do you not like about his outfit?
I don't like it.
What's wrong with his outfit? Is it too bulky?
Yeah, it feels more bulkier than, like, a Deadshot outfit.
I mean, he's a soldier, and he's wearing a fucking jetpack.
Yes, portable high ground. Yes, I know.
Exactly.
But still, it looks bulkier than normal. Also, the Harley Quinn should not have
Leia buns.
Leia buns. Like, the outfit's fine, but no. The fact that she has Leia buns, it kind of just frustrates me.
I'm
not in a bad way. It's just
I love how they gave King. I like how they gave King Shark like the chainsaw from Call of Duty Ghosts. The fucking LMG. I like how they did.
Slings that shit over.
I'm happy they actually gave Boomerang a fucking gun because, like, all due respect.
See, that's what I was trying to figure out. This is Boomerang?
Yeah, it's Captain Boomerang.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know because I'm just like,
yeah, no, he's just some asshole. He's just some asshole that decided to like go with the Suicide Squad. It's like what's? It's like there's nothing that describes him as Captain Boomerang apart from the little boomerang symbol on his beanie.
Yeah, and like, it's funny because if you guys watched Suicide Squad, he doesn't wear a beanie.
Yeah, no, in Suicide Squad he just has a boomerang and he's just really Australian.
Yeah, so if he's not painfully Australian in this video game, I'm going to be upset. In the trailer,
he's definitely like
really,
keep it down, Harl.
I really hope he's like like not where it like hurts you, but like he's just like painfully like super Australian for no reason.
If this game ever does DLC, let's say
this game does DLC.
This is a story-based game. This is a story-based game. Let's say they do a DLC expansion. You want to know a character I want to play as?
What?
Bloodsport.
Yeah. I feel like if they did a DLC, they'd bring Joker.
Like Suicide Squad Bloodsport. Oh my god.
I feel like they would bring in Joker, and they'd have the scene between Harley. Well, no, because this is after Birds of Prey. So I feel
No,
like
this isn't after Birds of Prey.
oh no, like
This is after the Actually, shit. This is after the Batman games. They said it's official. It's like this is post Arkham Knight, apparently.
Oh, so this was like before they actually got together and was like forced to be the Suicide Squad. Or was it like right in between that?
I don't know, but all I heard is that this is apparently after Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, we never did really see Deadshot with his helmet off, so I guess I guess this is Deadshot.
Yeah, because I hate that like they didn't go. Like I get it's hard to like get in. I get this as a video game, and it's like, oh yeah, in the movie it's not Will Smith.
In the movie, it's Will Smith.
It's
in the movie, Deadshot's Will Smith. But here's the thing: in the comics, Deadshot's white.
Yes.
Deadshot Floyd Lawton is white, and yeah, and
he's not painfully white.
And believe it or not, yeah, he also has a daughter. But it's like people always complain about whitewashing characters, right? It's like in Doctor Strange, the ancient one. They didn't just whitewash a character; they female washed a character. But it's like people will legitimately complain about movie studios whitewashing a character, and then no one says anything about Will Smith playing Deadshot. I'm not against Will Smith playing Deadshot.
No,
Will Smith is great, but
Will Smith playing Deadshot after he played like Men in Black and stuff like that, like he knows how to shoot a gun. he knows how to be Deadshot. He's just not as accurate as what Deadshot would be.
Yeah, it's like if you want to go for comics accuracy, the Suicide Squad Deadshot is not like comic accurate, because it's like it's the whole whitewashing thing. It's the whole whitewashing argument. It's like if it works for this, why doesn't it work for this?
Yeah, it's the same thing where it's like where
we're getting a little too risky in our in politics now. It's like with modern.
Well, no, it's just like, and that's for all characters though.
But it's like if because obviously there are some constraints, like you need a character
besides the whitewashing. That's for other characters as well too, because it's like, oh hey, do you really think we can find an Incredible Hulk that does it better? Do you think we can find a Bruce Banner that did it better than
Mark Ruffalo?
Or do you think we can find an Iron Man that does
Tony Stark better than Tony Stark? But it's the case of like
it's the same thing.
Will Smith gave Deadshot his own flavor.
Yeah,
that's great.
Okay, it's the same thing when Will Smith did the genie for Aladdin. He hated that he was gonna do the genie, but then he literally said, "I can't do Robin Williams better than Robin Williams," so he had to just do it the best he knew how.
But this was like the first. This was the first silver screen.
I love how
of
like
Deadshot.
we talked about all the goats that we'd think actors, and then like we just casually leave Will Smith out until like right now.
Well, thing is, we haven't gotten to him.
I know, but I'm saying I love how we talked about all these different actors, and then it's like now we're talking about Will Smith.
Like we haven't found a good enough link or a good enough segue to get to Will Smith, because when we talked about William Dafoe, we were too busy fanboying over William Dafoe just being an Omega Chad.
Yeah. And
shit. The thing is, let this be known. I'm not against the concept of Will Smith being Deadshot. In future movies, if he's Deadshot again, I'm not going to be angry, because guess what? Now it's continuity.
Yeah, now
who gives a shit?
Now if they found like a white actor to play Deadshot,
it would just be jarring. It would be jarring. It needs to stay as Will Smith now.
It's the same thing when now they're trying to find a replacement for Deadpool because of Ryan Reynolds and Free Guy, with him bulking up so much that he can't fit in the dead.
He didn't bulk up.
No, I know he didn't, but they were saying, "Oh yeah, look what we gotta do now. We have to find someone new for Deadshot," because they were making a joke where he buffed up too much. He buffed up to play.
He buffed up to play Dude.
Dude in Free Guy. Also, by the way, for all the video game fans, if you didn't know, Jacksepticeye is actually in Free Guy, and so is Chris Evans.
So's Pokemon.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so.
How much money were they fucking paid?
I don't know. Jack did not say how much he was getting paid. Sean did not say how much he was getting paid, but he kind of like. I love the one scene in Free Guy. Now that like
Dr. Disrespect.
Oh no, with Chris Evans watching it on his phone.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God. It's like,
that's my shield.
it's like, what the shit? Language.
Yeah, now we're gonna go back to the language barrier
we
that
can't.
Chris Evans had.
We can't.
But we're not gonna segue that.
We
hard.
can't go back to Cap. We can't. Not two podcasts in a row. We can't go back
not this
to Cap.
podcast. We might do a little segue like at the end where I put in a little like a 20-minute snippet. I'm gonna put in like a little like Avengers logo and then we go back to Cap.
Shit. Here we are again.
No, it's just like language.
Okay, but going back, I'm not against Will Smith being Deadshot. I'm actually for Will Smith being Deadshot now because continuity. Mm-hmm. But I'm me sitting here viewing like the whole argument of like, well, you shouldn't have actors whitewashing. Like if a character is depicted to be African American, have him be played by an African American, have him be played white. Well, guess what? It should be the same thing as the other way around.
Yeah. It should be the same thing as if you're played by a white guy, you should be a white guy on screen. That would be like them putting Black Panther. That would be like them doing T'Challa as a white guy.
Yeah, or
that just wouldn't work. Or if they found a black guy to play Captain America, it's the same way.
That's not the Sam Wilson like the Steve Rogers Captain America. Mm-hmm. Like that's the thing. You can't just stick on one side of an argument. No, you need to like.
If you're going to be part of the argument, you need to have a viewing from one side, from both sides, or else it's just you can't really make a valid argument at the end of the day. Like we're pretty like it doesn't matter which way it goes.
Well, now it doesn't because if there's going to be another Suicide Squad movie and the Deadshot's in it, I'm fine with it being Will Smith.
The problem is they're already making if they're making a game and they're doing an African American or a black guy as Deadshot. If they went and did a white guy for the next
depiction of Deadshot,
any depiction of Deadshot that's on the screen or
it's
in
like
a video
Nick
game,
Fury. It's like Nick Fury, where in the comics prior to the Avengers. I'm pretty sure it was prior to Iron Man.
Yes.
In the comics, Nick Fury was white, and then the MCU came in and Samuel Jackson played as Nick Fury, and he was such a hit. They're like the comics are just like okay, cool.
He's a black.
It's like all right, cool. In any future comics where Nick Fury is a thing, he is now
black.
Yeah, he's now African American.
Yeah, he's now going to be depicted as Samuel L. Jackson.
And it's just like that's the thing. Who cares? It's like it works. It fucking works now.
If it worked, okay. And then we go on to the topic of like if it works, just keep it.
So and that's why they're having Deadshot be an African American in the game because it works so well with Will Smith. It's like. Both versions of Deadshot can still be their own thing in their respective comics.
The only thing I'm worried about is if we ever see... Because I don't know if you've seen Flash. I don't know if you've seen Flash.
The multiverse is a thing. Multiverse is a thing.
I'm not saying that, but I don't know if you've seen the Netflix series Flash.
Yes.
But
it's not Netflix, it's CW.
Well, yeah. But it's on Netflix. Yes, it's on Netflix though. That's what I mean. Like you've seen it. Most people have seen it on Netflix. Most people have not seen Grant Gustin on specifically for Flash, but we're not going to get into that. In Flash, you see King Shark as a white guy.
I mean, King Shark's not a fucking human.
Well, no, that's what I mean. He was.
No, King Shark. Apparently now he is like a descendant of a shark god.
Okay.
Nanawe.
Yeah.
He is Nanawe. He's a descendant of a shark god. And I'm like, you know what? For King Shark, that fucking works.
Yeah, it works really well.
Who gives a shit? Like it just makes his origin that much more ridiculous, and it makes him that much better. Like
it makes him that much more comedic because it's like haha.
Because like the whole scientist or super soldier that got fucked up through some serum or some treatment means it's like so.
Okay. So we're doing we're doing
a Mr. Freeze. We're doing a Man Bat. We're doing a
So we're doing a Captain America, but everything went wrong.
Yeah, so we're
That's
doing
pretty much what.
or like
That's
we're
pretty
doing
much what they don't want to do.
It's like the
because
scientist,
It's already happened.
the scientist who fucked himself over and turned himself into a monster. Oh, so we're doing a Mr. Freeze.
We're doing a Dr. Connors again.
Yeah, we're doing a Mr. Freeze. We're doing a lizard. We're doing a man bat. We're doing all these other like. It's a very overplayed. We're doing Dr. Octopus. Like,
He
the arms made him nuts.
Okay, I get the arms made him nuts, but that wasn't like a physical mutation. We're talking about like it's more. He still looks like a human. He's still a human. He's not a being. He's not an animal.
Anyway,
that's what I mean. Like
the main thing I'm saying is like now, it's the same thing with with Nick Fury. It's accepted in both forms now.
Culture now.
Because guess what? Who fucking cares? The multiverse is a thing. This is a universe where Deadshot is African American. It's like the thing in the comics. It's like Earth 616.
Okay.
Earth 616? Nick
hope...
Fury is African American, whereas in the different Earth, Nick Fury is white.
Since this is post Arkham Knight,
or Caucasian, yeah.
So since this is post Arkham Knight, I really hope we see El Diablo. I want to see El Diablo, the guy that was like the Human Torch.
Oh,
the guy
yeah, El Diablo.
Yeah. I want to see him as an actual playable character in a DLC.
Okay, let's say they do DLC expansions. Like, let's say the story is wrapped up nice little bow. Well, they do DLC expansions.
They do DLC expansions where it now goes into the movie.
We have all these characters that are tied to the Suicide Squad. We have El Diablo. We have maybe Enchantress. We have Bloodsport. We have Peacemaker, Vigilante. We have
all these that are tied to Suicide Squad. I just hope they take something from the movies.
Have us play as Rick Flag.
Honestly, I would hope after like the story's said and done, if they did DLC, I hope they would like restart the story based on who you picked. I know that's a long shot, but I feel like Say this was a 4-player game like the Arkham game, like Gotham Knights. Say this was a 4-player game where each person got to play.
I think it is.
If you picked,
I think it is. I think it is a 4-player co-op.
Okay, so say you picked Peacemaker, King Shark, and all of them from like that Suicide Squad. You would go through the story mode of that movie.
That'd be too difficult.
I know it would be too difficult, but I feel like they would do something like that to like try and keep the
have
continuity.
The Suicide Squad versus Starro. That'd be cool.
Yes. Or if you played the 4 that are on screen right now, or no, not King Shark.
Have the Starro. Have the
Crocodile or Lizard.
Have the Starro mini campaign. Have that be a mini campaign, like DLC, like in Suicide DLC. Squad versus Starro.
Yeah.
And like Bloodsport's there. That's like his debut.
Yeah, which I enjoy. But yeah, I would hope that there would be something where it's like based on who you picked for the DLC is who you fought at the end of the DLC.
Yes.
I feel like that would be really good marketing.
Kind of like based on who you picked, based on who you fought. Like kind of like Wolfenstein of like who you picked to live, who you picked to die.
Yes.
And it transitioned in like to the next game.
Because it's the same thing. So not to get like super off track because we're going to run out of time soon. But
we are.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess you'll figure it out. I guess we'll figure it out when the podcast ends. I guess you guys will figure it out because this will probably be like 2 hours. This in our time will probably be like 4 hours long. But you guys will only see it in like...
As a little side note, I really love how in the first podcast it's like talking about Spider-Man No Way Home and like the thumbnail of it is just The Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's really funny. One of the because I couldn't. You want me to do a thumbnail for every podcast? You don't need to do a
thumbnail for every podcast, but I thought it's like,
it was either the I need to change it because it auto set as the Mandalorian, but I'm just gonna set it as William Dafoe.
Just William Dafoe with like the shit-eating grin as he throws a goblin bomb.
I will redo that for everybody that's like wondering. It's like Spider-Man No Way Home, Mandalorian. I feel bad because I didn't check it at all. I need to like actually check it and change the.
Well, I mean, we're new to this.
Well, yeah, we're somewhat new to this, so I hope I can figure it out because I do need to like establish all my editing software because it's about to go away because I have to renew it.
Because you guys might be seeing already like 2 podcasts, but that was one recording session. This is our second one. Yeah. We're still getting the hang of it.
Yes. This will probably be like a month or 2 of like.
It's gonna be a shit show, and I love it.
It's. You know what? If this skyrockets the YouTube, it skyrockets the YouTube.
Oh no! Even if it's a shit show, hey, we're still having a good time.
Yeah, no. If we're having a good time, that's all that matters. I hope you guys are having a good time with us, but that's besides the point. So not to try to derail super, but it's so this game like four player co-op games. I feel like it's stemming from like how Borderlands worked. Where based on what characters you play is what storyline you played.
Yeah, that's not exactly how Borderlands works.
Yeah, I know it's not how Borderlands work, but like say we had like Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 together, based on the characters that you picked is which storyline you played. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think it would work that well, yeah, because that's very touchy. Because you have to think the more characters you put in, the more combinations of a team you'll have, the less likely you will.
Yeah, but you would try. Yeah, but that would like help the player because if you're specifically trying to get a certain story ending, you would play these specific characters.
What I'm thinking, or at least what I'm hoping, is
because it'd be really funny Borderlands franchise. Why? Oh yeah, we're playing Handsome Jack, Wilhelm, Nisha, and something else, but we're gonna go fight Handsome Jack. So it's just Jack on Jack violence.
Jack on Jack.
Jack on Jack on Jack on Jack.
Jack off Jack.
Jack on Jack on Jack on Jack.
Oh my god, just Jackception. Alright. What I'm hoping for is that this game actually does take off and there is like DLC expansions that will introduce other squad members. Because I really want to play as like
I really want to play as someone like... I feel like they would put Enchantress as a playable character.
I want to play as Bloodsport. I love the new Suicide Squad Bloodsport. He's just so cool.
Yeah, he's cool. I hope... if we had to pick a 4-man team, I want King Shark, El Diablo, Bloodsport, and Enchantress all on a team. I feel like that'd be really funny.
Here's the thing. The new comics Bloodsport is also cool, if not cooler than the movie version, because instead of taking pieces off of his suit to like make a bigger gun, he can just say fuck that, reach into a pocket dimension and just pull out a gun, because he has a pocket dimension that's literally just an infinite arsenal of alien weapons.
Yeah, it's really funny. Haha, I am the Chitauri, give me gun.
It works a lot like a Hydra weapon. Oh, man. Do you think we pretty much covered everything? Like, I wouldn't say every DC game, but like a good
chunk,
a good Cliff's Notes chunk of
our ideas and our wishes,
our wishes, and things that we know damn well will never come to fruition when it comes to DC games, and honestly,
make
games.
Deadshot white.
No, what do you mean? Oh, good lord.
Just be that narcissistic asshole.
Oh no, that's a can of worms you should not be opening there.
No, I'm not going to.
Oh man, just make him white. It's J. Jonah Jameson.
If he's not white, it ain't right.
Okay. No.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what J. Jonah Jameson would say.
Oh,
he's not the vigilante we want.
Deadshot's not a vigilante. He's an assassin.
Yeah, I know.
He's not the hero we want or the hero we need. Honestly, we don't even know why the fuck he's here. That can be said about pretty much every Suicide Squad member.
I don't know why Harley ran away from Joker, but she's here now and she's queer.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's just bad. It's bad.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so... Is there anything else you wanted to
I mean, do you want
cover?
to try? Do you want to like talk about a little bit about other topics that is going to appear?
other topics we hope that we'll figure out how to do? Yeah, I want to.
Hey guys, next podcast is gonna be about D&D because
No,
why the hell not?
please,
I'm
no.
joking. No,
D&D.
It's just gonna literally D&D would be this. It would be me going. It'd be me going and pulling up a loadable PDF.
One of your 20 PDFs.
No, it'd be me loading up a blank PDF and watching Gorg roll terrible stats for the character.
Oh God.
I'm joking. That's not actually going to happen, Chad.
No,
I'm
but
sorry.
So, like, what I'm thinking is, like, we've gotten Spider-Man, and we're all over the place, and that's good. That's just us. Well, it's not good, but it's us.
That's us. If you guys heard our car rides, no, it would never end.
We're all over the place, but our main thing is, like, if we can focus on a centerpiece for the podcast, that's what the podcast will be named. So this one was centered around like DC video games, or more known DC video games, much like Injustice and stuff like that. And we had a nice little side. I would call it side comment, but it was more about side 20 to 30 minutes of rambling about Mortal Kombat than anything else.
You know what? This is just gonna be DC. This is just gonna be DC video games /
a little bit of Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat nonsense.
Yeah, but like as was with the
just cuts out the whole Mortal Kombat snippet, so they have no clue what the fuck we're talking about. I'm joking. I will not do that. That's 30 minutes of content.
Jesus. But
that'd be funny though. Just like we talk about Mortal Kombat at the end of the podcast, like, wait, I missed something. That I'm scrolling back.
Where
through
the fuck is it?
It'd be funny. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I swear, I wouldn't do that to people.
At least not twice.
No. I already have to edit this video pretty heavily. I have to cut out all of our racial slurs.
Wait, no, we never said what.
That's the point. They'll never know.
No,
cut out.
We never said that. Well, no, we never said that. Wait, what?
I know. That's the point.
Can you cut that out? Shit.
There's a lot I'm gonna cut out.
Good Lord. You'll never know.
You'll never know what we talked about. It'll just be like there'll be a list of there will be a black screen with a list of stuff we talked about, and it'll just say racial slurs.
It's like, what?
It's like, wait, when did they talk about that?
I'm like rewatching this podcast. I just go bug-eyed, like, we never talked about this.
It's like, that's right, because you would have.
You don't have the power of editing. I do.
The power of editing, where it's like a reaction that we might have had to something is not actually the reaction we gave, so I just cut and edit it.
All right. Well, anyway. But like,
anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, no. Hope you guys enjoyed. But it's just with how the podcast will be set, it's going to be a centerpiece, which will be either a game, a movie, maybe
maybe next podcast will be because actually if we wanted to do a D&D centered podcast, if that was ever that might be an option later down.
We could talk about Haley's.
Yes,
imagine we get Haley in here. We talk about Haley's podcast. Not Haley's, not her.
Haley's D&D.
Because her session is as homebrew as homebrew can get.
If you guys don't know what homebrew is, it pretty much there is a base storyline, but everybody's character is god awful. It's
hyper customized.
I am also a DM, so DM to DM with
and I'm co-DMing this
with Haley is just we were talking about some shit last night.
And I'm co-DMing this, so it's
You're
already.
co-DMing both of them. You're not co-DMing mine.
I'm not co-DMing yours, but I'm just here to.
You're here.
I'm here to roll for damage.
You're here to kill off the characters.
I'm here to kill off the characters and be an NPC. That's what I do.
So yes,
here.
we will talk about what next podcast is. If we do a
D&D podcast.
If we do a D&D centered podcast, what we will probably do is I will take there will be snippets from the D&D session. I'll have it recording, and I'll take snippets from either my session. The only session, unless somehow I get Haley to record her session.
Oh, you mean how we had to burn a house down to kill a cat in Haley's D&D?
the shit is going on?
Yes.
We're gonna have a whole podcast about. Hold up, here's another 2-hour segment. Dude,
We need to get Haley over here just so we can talk about how her campaign's been going, how our campaign's been going on so far. Because I'm co-DMing it. It is basically it's a what if.
So, really quick before we get into anything else, let's finish our talk about this, and then the next recording session that we will do.
We'll worry about it later.
The next recording session, which for you guys it will be like a week, but for us it will be like 5 minutes. So let's wrap up this before we get too far.
Yeah. We're already 2 hours in because you needed to spend 15 minutes making me talk to myself.
So 2 hours in that the viewer will probably see like an hour and a half. We're 2
hours in of recording.
We're 2 hours in of recording, but last time we did a recording, I didn't cut and edit much. I only cut and edited that one piece of where my mother was talking to us about shit.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have some fun editing this one.
Yeah, this one's going to be like Jeopardy music while Jeremiah is talking.
Jeremiah, I am Gorg.
Yeah, I know it is Gorg. Who is this name?
Who is this name you speak of? I am the Grog.
Just cut that. Cut that out.
Cut that out. My name is Gorg. It's just you're just gonna edit out like a soundbite of just me going, Gorg. The moment when you said my name,
just the soundbite going over it, Gorg.
Oh, if that fucking happens,
it's going to be funny. I can edit very well.
I know
you
can.
Seen my you've seen some of my.
I've seen some of your edits.
I think you saw my Destiny edit that I did a while ago, but we're not gonna talk about all the stuff on the old channel that wasn't a thing, so we're not gonna talk about it. Anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy these new games coming out. We will definitely bring you content on these, hopefully.
Well, he probably will. I'm too poor.
Yes, I will. I will bring you content on these, and I can get my lovely lad to come in and play on my PS5.
Your friend, your good old buddy.
If specifically. Do we know if this one's on PS5? If this one's on new gen? Like this one specifically?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's only on new gen because it still has yet to come out. But he'll hopefully bring you the content. I'm too broke to.
I will bring you lovely content, and I will get it on both of my systems, and I will bring my lovely lad so we can do 2-player, and hopefully we bring you content on this. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys will enjoy the content we bring about this. It's going to be a clusterfuck. If you guys want to see content of us already playing video games, please let me know because I can bring you that content.
For God's sake.
I can bring you that content. I have the power.
It's like, hey Gorg, we're gonna play this video game.
Hey Gorg, we're gonna go into Injustice and we're gonna do AI battles against each other to see who can still build
See
AI.
if you can go against my Spawn in Mortal Kombat 11 or my fucking Scorpion.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and a lot of this will be cut and edited, so you guys won't have to worry about it. Don't worry about the things that we might have said to each other.
Or maybe you should worry about it.
Yeah, maybe you should. Maybe we need to go to a mental institution. All right, bye.
Bye. Myself, Adrian will probably be hearing this because he's editing. He'll probably leave this in to make me look like an idiot. If not, who knows? This is me talking to myself because my wonderful friend has just left the room. Yeah, this is I don't know what to do. Fuck. Like what do I just I don't know. I'm just saying words now. I'm hearing fucking crickets, man. When are we? I tied the dog to the ceiling to raise the roof. I don't know. I don't know. I'm fucking stuck here. I don't know what to do. God damn it. Oh, it's fucking 2. Shit. Crack, cocaine, meth, speed, G Fuel. Mostly G Fuel. Maybe a little bit of speed. So yeah, how's the weather? Wherever you're watching this. I'll pretend that I know what you said, and I'll say, good. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope the weather is suitable to your preferences. If not, I am sorry. Yeah, could be snowing, could be raining, could be a bright sunny day. There could be a tornado going on while you're listening to this. Who knows? You know. Yeah. What's your guys's favorite food? Mine's pizza. I know it's like a fifth grader answer, but I mean, pizza's good.